Hey everyone, Cell here. Welcome to a quick guide on how to get winged scarabs in solo self-found. The winged scarabs have only a handful of sources in the game, and most of them are not viable for farming in solo self-found, but in case you're curious about them, you can get them from a divination card that nobody knows where it drops yet, which is called Rebirth and Renewal. You can get them rarely from a mod on Operative's strongboxes. It has a very low weighting though, so most people are not going to bother rolling for them, and I wouldn't recommend it. Plus, people are usually running corrupted strongbox strategies anyways. So that's out of the question in that case, which leaves Drop Conversion and Immortal Syndicate. Drop Conversion is a way to get winged scarabs passively if you aren't too worried about having an immediate use for them. If you're doing anything to play towards drop conversion, like running high quantity maps or running Seance, for example, on the Atlas passive tree to give things more quantity from these two nodes, then that's a way you could increase your odds of getting winged scarabs from drop conversion. Otherwise, Syndicate is the main way to go, I think. Most Syndicate members under the Intervention job will drop scarabs corresponding to their rank. So rank 1 rusted, rank 2 polished, rank 3 gilded, and if they're rank 3 and you do the Katarina fight, they will give you a winged scarab each. I don't know if there's more than one exception, but at the very least Guff does not give scarabs under Intervention, so Guff is one of the people you don't want under Intervention, possibly the only one. Pretty much everybody else is fair game. Just hover over or look on a cheat sheet online and you'll see that they drop scarabs. Doesn't really matter which, because in the end you're probably going to want to swap using Harvest if you're after a specific scarab like Gilded or Winged Divination or Winged Ambush, for example. So the general strategy is mostly just run Immortal Syndicate encounters, Betrayal, and stuff as many people into Intervention as you can, which is 5, so I'm at the max in this case, and run them up to rank 3 by executing them. I would advise not going for any information about the safe house at all to help ensure that you're going to get Intervention encounters and be able to continuously execute people until they're rank 3, because if you hit 100%, you're not going to get the encounter in maps. And if you run that, you'll scramble the whole board and shuffle people's ranks and all of that stuff, which you don't want to do. Instead, for the other 3 branches, focus on interrogating people. What I'll normally do is, if I have someone at rank 1, someone at rank 2, I'll execute the rank 1 person, interrogate the rank 2, and then I'll switch that. So then the next round after that, assuming they're both still there, I would execute the rank 1, bringing them to rank 3, and then interrogate the rank 3 for more information. The main Atlas passives that are going to help with a strategy like this are the ones that increase your chance for Syndicate members to have reinforcements. So there are 2 nodes down here for 5% each, 3 up here for 5% each, and there's this notable in the bottom right that says 100% more likely to be accompanied by their leader. That'll again help ensure that you're able to have people there for execution purposes, and also it helps with getting people into a specific job. Because like I said, you really want a full roster of Intervention people and you don't care that much about the rest. So if you say only have 3 people in Intervention, but everybody else has a job, you'll want to interrogate somebody out of a job, essentially, so that they're freelancing down at the bottom here, and hopefully they're buddies with one of the existing Intervention people, further increasing the chances that they'll show up on an Intervention mission, and if they do, you can execute them to bring them on board. Again, pretty basic Betrayal mechanics, but for the most part you're focusing on only interrogating and running safe houses for transportation, fortification, and research, while keeping Intervention not locked down by the safe house progress. I often release my intervention people if I've executed everybody else and they're offering intelligence, like, plus 10, plus 28, whatever. I'll just release them because I don't want to make progress on the safe house. Of course, that's not to say you can't make progress and get things from other jobs as well. So Ashling here in research is obviously really good if you do Katarina with her at rank 3. So in that case, you would only want to focus on these two, which can make it a bit more difficult to actually get to Katarina, but it's definitely still doable, especially after you've gone through your rounds of interrogating leaders a couple times. And if they're imprisoned and in the process of giving you information, you can use that time to boost people up in rank. You should also be using this notable on the right here, Test of Loyalty, which means that when you execute them, you'll be getting 2 ranks instead of 1. And that's pretty much it. Try to keep this one on the shorter side. If the information was helpful at all, or you just enjoyed the video, a like, comment, or subscription would be much appreciated. If you have anything you want me to make a video about discussing or showcasing, definitely let me know in a comment, and I'll see if I can get around to it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.